Hello and welcome to 3 Minute Gaming. I'm Nathan, and today I'm going to tell you if this game's worth your time and bandwidth. Today's game is Yakuza Dead Souls, the often forgotten spin-off to the Yakuza series that's locked to the PS3. Is this goofy zombie shooter starring everybody's favorite karaoke boys worth playing today? Let's find out. Yakuza Dead Souls is a third-person shooter spin-off of the popular Yakuza franchise, though it plays more like Dynasty Warriors with guns than Gears of War. The game takes place 1 year after Yakuza 4, in the city of Kamurocho, which has been taken over by a growing zombie infestation. You play as 4 of the Yakuza series mainstays: Akiyama, Majima, Goda, and Kiryu, each armed with unique weapons and trying to salvage what's left of the city. Gameplay itself is pretty simple, as the game is divided into basically 2 zones. There's the uninfected part, where you can wander around, accept quests, upgrade your gear, and do the usual Yakuza side stuff like hang with hostesses, play darts, gamble, etc. The other zone is quarantined and is full of zombies, and also has a bunch of activities. There's obviously zombies to kill, as well as side quests to get, but also those previously fun stores have to be liberated in order to use them again. There's also an endless dungeon dive in the sewers for more cash and craftables. The shooting is, well, it's not very good if you try and play it like a normal third-person shooter. The characters still control like a traditional Yakuza game, with hip-fire auto-aiming. To strafe, you need to hold a button, and to manually aim, your character stands still like RE4, which definitely feels clunky. Thankfully, ammo is plentiful and respawns at points around quarantine, meaning you're encouraged to play more like Dynasty Warriors, and just gun down those fodder zombies. There's a handful of more powerful ones as well, such as armored brutes, you fast monkey boys, and they often drop crafting materials needed to upgrade your stuff. All of your characters share the same experience and upgrade pool, which gives basic stuff like more inventory, weapons, and focus. Focus is a special power that you get by attacking and not getting hit that lets you blow up stuff in the environment for massive zombie carnage and also massive frame rate carnage. The main story itself is pretty short but definitely very Yakuza, with a lot of B-movie undertones, capturing that great blend of serious melodrama and overt comedy that the series is known for. And honestly, not much more to say about Dead Souls. It's a stripped-down Yakuza game with a more focus on just the massive carnage, though it still retains the series' side content and charm. So what did I like about Yakuza Dead Souls? Well, I actually really enjoyed the dumb fun of mowing down zombies in this game. The controls aren't great, but on easy or normal, you're just blowing hordes of enemies away with plenty of entertaining jibs, which certainly provides a level of violent catharsis. Additionally, I enjoyed the B-movie approach to the Yakuza story. As mentioned, it's completely self-aware of what it's doing, down to Majima actually watching a zombie movie when zombies attack him, which is pretty funny, and the side quests often have the usual Yakuza goofiness as well. And lastly, I thought the progression systems were very fun. Weapon upgrades feel meaningful and powerful, as well as partner upgrades, and you get XP pretty quick, so you're always getting some really fun powers to try on the zombies. When it comes to the bad, as I mentioned, the controls are really this game's biggest weakness. While you do get used to it, it never really feels great, especially aiming. And by the end, I just spray and pray and hope the auto aim worked out. Additionally, this game has big bad performance issues on nearly anything remotely cinematic, so basically whenever anything explodes, the game turns into a PowerPoint presentation. And lastly, grinding for endgame gear is very annoying, since most of the upgrades are based on either drops or on spending massive amounts of money. If you actually want to try and get everything, it's going to be a bit of a nightmare. As you know, I rate games here on a 3-point scale: must play, maybe consider, and don't bother. And Yakuza Dead Souls gets a lot of crap from the fan base, and while I can see why for its awful controls and weird take on the franchise, I actually had a ton of stupid fun with it. I appreciate it like I would a B-movie, where all these fantastic characters are tossed into a zombie apocalypse and just act like goofs. And mowing down zombies with overpowered firearms stayed fun for its short length. This still has that Yakuza charm despite its myriad of flaws, so if you want a very dorky zombie shooter starring the Yakuza crew, I actually do recommend giving this one a look. And that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. If you played or even heard of Yakuza Dead Souls, do you enjoy the Yakuza franchise? Please let me know in the comments. But regardless, if you have a PS3, go out there and check out Yakuza Dead Souls.